We got ourselves together team 2 with dots over for the Shadow Prince. We got Dali as a Demon Hunter. We got Icebreaker on that Unholy DK. We got Coil Sham going to be first up as an Elemental Shaman. And we got Lathlock on that Warlock as well. I kind of like that helm though, but I like the sunglasses as well. I like the Warlock helm though. I think the whole Warlock set looks absolutely awesome. Stun onto Sepsis with a lasso to follow. One of those things is definitely going to get shorter. Either the best stone or the lasso. Going to be a kidney shot onto Coil Sham. Does have a trigger for it. Looks like Sepsis is building up all the damage in the world. It looks like that damage is starting to poke right through the defenses of Coil Sham. Maybe in a bit of trouble. Does not wall any of it. Did Sepsis go in for a full death mark? Or is he just trying to whittle him out? Looks like maybe he just going for sustained damage. But like really extremely strong sustained damage. Wait, that was extinguishing 8 too. Interrupt, kidney shot, does he have the big go? Does have some spikes. Looks like he's trying to see if he can end it right there. Coil Sham is having to wall this one off though. Could potentially give himself some healing. It's going to be healing centers back to back as Sepsis trying to keep the pressure rolling. Going to be a knockback. Does get a shot of stuff around the corner. Interrupt available right now. He could potentially go for an interrupt. Shiv onto Coil Sham to slow him down, but Coil does go into Ghost Wolf, trying to see if he can break away from the rogue, using that root totem in order to separate. That root totem is so good. The fact that all Shaman Space get access to that. Man, it's also really good for enhancement, whether you're chasing up somebody or trying to peel. Just drop down a root. Sometimes like you can't really break out of it either. Coil almost like has a lasso with already. This is going to be a Garrote, so the rogue gets a proper opener, goes in for the dodge, but still needs to go for another reset. Again, trying to deny the lasso opener by the Shaman. Wants to make sure that he's in control of the situation. And I really wish they added Death Mark onto the cooldowns here in Kingsbane, because I don't know if this man's running Kingsbane or what kind of setup he's got going on. Big damage out of the rogue. Coil Sham with a lasso, but them dots are rotting him down. Could be under a ton of pressure. Runer to Sepsis, can't really break out of it. Coil Sham looking for a bit of a reheal. Looks like the Shaman is going to be able to make a full recovery. Sepsis though with them big sustained damage. Once he gets his daggers into you, it's really difficult to find some recovery. Garrote by the rogue, kidney shot into Coil, does pre-wall this, actually decides he wants to go for a trinket even though he pre-walls a lot of this damage. Got himself big ascendance, lava burst to follow, cloaked by the rogue, as there's going to be more lava burst sent in, but I think Coil Sham was able to survive through the worst of the bursts of Sepsis. A lot of that dot damage is starting to wane off. Quick root to separate from the guy. That root has been the MVP of this duel so far, as Sepsis is kind of stuck out in the open. Coil Sham definitely wants to go for big lava burst play, but he just can't really do it. He has to play it very, very defensively around this rogue as best as possible. But now that you have no more Cloak of Shadows, Sepsis could be in a bit of a danger spot. Coil Sham needs to get him outside, away from the pillar if possible. Sepsis got that range though. He's literally poking his daggers through the massive pillar. Get a shot into Coil Sham. Does he have the damage? Fire Elemental joining in for a bit of a pressure onto the rogue. Meteor coming down. Gonna be a big ascendance out of Coil Sham as the rogue just continued to ramp up his burst. Could be anyone's game. The rogue goes in for a vanish as Coil Sham got pressure. Garrote as Coil Sham looking for a bit of a reheal. Massive damage on the Shaman. Coming to take him down. Big Earthshock. And the rogue does survive it. Just absolutely fighting into the face of an elemental god. And just try to see if he can fight right through it. As he goes in for a bit of a reset, does get a slow into Lath, but it goes for another reset either way. Lath needs to send his pet over there onto Sepsis to deny him any kind of resets. And the rogue definitely needs to catch himself another reset. Does get it. It looks like he wants to sprint away. That's going to be the best side in with the Demon Doggers. Can he get any other outs? Got himself to pick up. Those Demon Doggers are just not going to let you go anywhere at all. At this point, you have to fight the Fellow Guard stun around the corner. I don't think Lath is going to give an opportunity. That's going to be the pet activated. I don't know if that blind is going to do much. That pet is still punching and kicking you. Evasion, try to see if he can. That one amp could be the MVP of this duel right now. Another amp. Oh my god, every amp is so dangerous when you got no health. That Wrathguard is going to be so brutal. Oh. Aladdin didn't give an opportunity, just went immediate trick out of the kidney shot. Send in the Demon Doggers, the Dread Bite locks him in. We also got ourselves team 1 full of Varg. We got ourselves Ree, we got ourselves Salu, and we got ourselves Atho, and it looks like the Paladin is going to be up next. Is pet bugged? Is it actually? Yeah, so pets have been bugged recently. So if you're a pet class, you may want to get some macros for like pet attack. Atho just try to see if you can blast out Lath. That's going to be massive damage. Try to see if you can bring in the Judgment. Try to see if you can get some revenge for the rogue Lath. No help whatsoever. Mortical does Atham a break out of it? Looks like he can't. He's playing adaptation. So he's honestly kind of gotta get feared. Gotta get hit with a real CC in order to even break it. Lath looks like he's gonna back up out of the Atham and get her under pressure under all these beds. But Lath could be in a much better spot. And that's going to be last. Trying to go for a massive slow into Athom. Trying to go for a Tyrant. Does go for Soulborn Hellstone. And looking for the gateway as Latham trying to catch up to him. Going to be a stun by the Wrathguard. Demon Doggo bite. Wratham could be in a bad spot. If those Demon Doggos get a fatty crit, he does bubble it just to make sure he's actually okay. This is why Athom is looking for recovery. He realized he doesn't have enough damage to kill Lath. He bubbled, but now he's got to play it very, very defensively. The defense is still on him. Every single set of Demon Doggo is just super deadly. Lath goes up for a Dark Pact, and Latham is just trying to see if he can kind the defense. He's just taking him on a goose chase right now. As another set of Demon Doggo is in. Wrathguard for Wrathguard. Im's just surrounding him. The man is just absolutely just a one man. Trying to see if he can start this army of demons. Does go for a Wake of Ashes, stunning them as the pets are neatly stacked together around the corner. Lath just sees himself one more set of Demon Doggos. Stunner to Athom. May give him a break. That's going to be a Bob. Actually, is going to help him to deal with some of the physical damage. Lath trying to go for a Fear, trying to get interrupted, but Athom does have a Rebuke ready for it and does slam down on him. That Blessing of Protection actually ended up working wonders against the Warlock. Icebreaker going to be up next, sending out a full-on Abomination, the Ghoul charging around the corner. Going to be a big group ahead for Icebreaker as he's looking to slap down Athom. Athom got himself Shield of Vengeance and is going to end up breaking onto ice. Got himself a full stun on these pets. Gonna be a big Kyrian Divine Toe with all those judgments flying out. Trying to see if he can maybe turn this around versus Icebreaker. He got himself wings, so it's a plenty of survivability, but also damage. AMS for Icebreaker, just immune, almost immune to all this holy damage. Trying to see if he can pressure Athom low enough. That's gonna be the High Mountain Torrent charge for a second, just to get him low enough stun onto Athom. As Ice getting locked down on the Hammer of Justice. IBF in order to break him out of that CC. Athom just trying to keep the hammers rolling in. That's gonna be a full defensive play. That bubble for Icebreaker. Trying to stay in that dome for as long as possible. Athom looking for a bit of recovery, trying not to get gripped out in the open or interrupted. Icebreaker dropping down, Death and Decay around the corner, sacrificing the goal, summoning you one. If Athom has enough damage here, he could potentially win this. That's going to be a full pet surrounding Athom, so he definitely wants to be very, very careful. That's going to be a pet stunning up. That's going to be the pet also empowered. Athom could be in a bit of trouble here if it's not careful. It's going to be AMS's. Icebreaker is immune to stuns. Athom could be in big, big trouble, trying to see if he can get himself recovery. It's going to be more demons, more undeads chasing after him as he got himself flash a light stun around the corner as he's trying to see if he can get Judgment down. Icebreaker with a silencer after. Does he have any damage to follow? Could be anyone's game blind, but does Athom survive this? Skulker trying to see if he can shoot him down. Athom been taking down Icebreaker, I think, with a Hodge here. Does the man survive this? There's no way. Oh my goodness, Athom, how do you live that? How do you even stay in your seat calm, cool, and collected? My goodness. Does Dots have enough pressure? Does he have any damage? So let's see, he's gonna go for a big one shot. Athom needs to dispel the bubble as soon as possible, but Dots does go for a disperse. Should be able to get himself a little bit of recovery. Athom decides, you know what, I need to heal. Dots removes the disperse as soon as he can. Silence on Athom. He's limited on what he can do. He has to stay aggressive. He has to get an intro blinder to Dots. Does he have a chicken? He doesn't. Athom is going for a defensive play. Does he have a Hodge to follow? He does have a Hodge. Does he have anything to follow up here? He needs a CC or something, Fear, anything, stun. Anything at all versus Athom. Does get a stun with the Mind Games to follow. Does it do enough damage? Full VT. Athom is just trying to stay aggressive. Trying to see if he can fight through the Mind Games. Fear to follow. Dots no help whatsoever. Oh, it does end up taking down Athom. Oh my goodness. That was so close. With Salud going to be up next. Charging out towards Dots. Hit him with the Fear. Does he have himself the setup? Looks like he's just going to get him fully dotted while the man is feared stun right after with an eruption, with a Mind Games to follow. Dots is going to get hit by CC back to back. Oh, didn't get a chance to play at all. And Dalaran going to be up next. And last one over for Team 2 at the ready versus Alu, who just went in for the big blaster burst on the guy. Try to see if he can escape the Demon Hunter. Does not have a fear or a stun for a while. Does have a silence on a Dali. Does remove his ability to, I think, to use I-Beam and certain other chaotic demonic spells, but not all of them. Salu may be looking at disperse. That's going to be a big hunt. Oh my goodness. He tried to go for a big heal. I feel like there's not much you could really do there. Varg sending out some traps around the corner. Dali going to be pressured by these pets. And it's going to be Darkness. That's all he can really do, is just try to drop it on Darkness. Maybe he can get himself a setup. Metamorphosis, need himself a proc for a demon. Stun. Dali does turn around to stun back into Varg with an I-Beam to follow. Does he see if he can slay him down? Going to be a demon spawning him. Dali getting stunned up though. Needs to slay the demon. Does recover a lot of health. Does also consume the demonic soul. Varg may have to go for Turtle Shell. He needs to go for another reset. He shakes down Turtle Shell really, really early. Does get ruined to Dali. Trying to go for Soul Creep. Doesn't quite reach him. That's going to be charged around the pillar. Freeze on the Dali. As the Demon Hunter is literally at the ready, was looking down onto Varg's soul there for a second. And Varg somehow was able to escape it in the last second. He needs a stun right now. He needs something, anything. anything at the moment unless Dal takes you out. Being down for a second, almost thought he had him. Bets around him. Wait, does he turn around Dal? Oh, no way. Who won that? Who won that one? Is it Var? Var got the kill. No way. I actually did it. They were both at no health. It looked like Demon Hunter backed up out of there. I don't know if he was trying to back up just to run away, or maybe like backed up because he thought, oh, I won. Who's next? Maybe he's trying to reset. I'm not even sure. Oh my god, the Hunter won. The mega fade. Dude, that fade.